who will introduce you to the account and the shareholders panel, Cryptodon. He will also be the second speaker tonight and tell you all the information about how to withdraw, how to deal with your account, so you will be able to deal with the shareholders panel in future. Okay, let me introduce myself at first. Uh, Hello, everyone. Really glad to see you today. So many people who are interested in the business. Welcome to our conference. We're glad that we're able to give you an information about the holding that gave us all a real opportunity to earn and become part of a great team. From who don't know me yet, I want to do a quick introduction of myself. My name is Helen. I'm also a big team leader from Austria, Vienna. We're working with my husband, and our path led us to a real legit model of business, and it was pretty tough and pretty long. We moved to Austria 6 years ago and opened our consulting company. For these 6 years, we have gained a unique experience in the field of business, and right now we want to share it with you and to introduce you to the holding that will definitely blow your mind. So let us start. I don't see Cryptodon yet, but probably he has some difficulties in entering the conference room. Probably he'll join us a little bit later. But let us start from the first thing, from the shares, of course. Why we are here. Please let us have a little bit of a quick game and interaction. Put in one if you know what is shares. Just insert in the chat. Who knows what are shares, what is the definitions, and what are we buying? Yeah, Jay knows. Wonderful. Well, wonderful. At least one person knows what is it. Let us deal for newbies, for people who don't know yet what it is. Shares are the units of ownership interest in corporation, or financial asset that provide for an equal distribution in any profits, if any are declared in the form of dividends. Who is definitely a shareholder? A shareholder is a person, a company, or institution that owns at least one share of a company's stock. So the shareholders are essentially owners in a company. They reap the benefits of business success. So you can understand that the shareholders of 4 subsidiaries, Goldmine BMD, New Millennium Wind Energy, EDV Recycling, and Marijuana Diet has a certificate that meets US standards. And if you purchase and have a sale contract, it sets out the basic conditions for the shareholder. Let us talk a little bit about 4 subsidiaries and the passive income that you will have for a life. And I wanted to point that all the questions, I'll tell you when you'll be able to ask any questions that you want, and we will definitely give you all the answers about legit business, about how to open, how to buy, everything. So let's start with the New Millennium Wind Energy. As you understand, Watford LLC is a corporation that owns 4 companies, and we have an opportunity to buy shares of these companies using this new platform. This will allow us to receive dividends once a week, and as you already understood, that would be eternally. Um, so about New Millennium Energy. This company has been operating for 11 years. It is engaged in the creation of alternative energy sources. New Millennium Wind Energy is offering an advanced technology, innovative products, professional service, and exceptional management. Most countries of the world seek to abandon nuclear and thermal power plants. They are switching to green energy. The founder of the company, Drew Tucker, is one of the most important and influential people in the field of alternative energy. So if you're a newbie and don't know anything about that company, you are able to get acquainted and able to do that by going to the website New Millennium Wind Energy. The second company that I want to talk about is Goldmine BMD. It has also been successfully operating since 2012. It is maintaining the status of the largest gold mining enterprise in the world and ensuring stability, growth, and development of the industry in the various parts of the world. Currently, the company operates in 5 largest mines and uses the latest advanced equipment in the most advanced methods of mining and processing ore. Also, if you're a newbie and just being acquainted with the holding and the company itself, you are able to do that by going to the goldminebmd.com to the site. You can see in the chat the links on this site, so you will be able to watch them after the end of the conference. The third company that I want to talk about is Marijuana Diet. Um, it was found as a startup in the field of pharmacology and cosmetology. Thanks to a long and diligent study of the properties of cannabis, the company specially Mm, can you hear me? Please write in the chat. I'm trying to understand if the sound is going well. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so we're continuing. Um, the company, thank you, thank you for interaction. The company has its own cannabis farm in Canada and the production of body creams, vitamins, care and hygiene products, and well, so on. This field of activity promises a really great prospects because people used this treatment 5,000 years ago. You're able to watch all the details on the company's website. So our Alex will send you the link to the chat. The fourth company, but also really very important one, is EDV Recycling. In the modern world, the problem of recycling is of global importance and is one of the most important problems of the earth. This company is involved in the collection and recycling of garbage in different parts of our planet. It actively uses and collaborates with a great project called Plastic Bank. And with it, it revolutionizes and is an innovator in the field of waste recycling. Of course, the company did not bypass the problem on the world ocean. The ocean is one of the most polluted areas of our planet. So the shareholders of this company will always receive stable dividends because this area of activity is very relevant today and in the future. You will be able to watch all the details on the company's website that you will see in the chat. Alex will send the link. Now let us talk just a little bit about the founder who gave us an opportunity to not just to earn, but to receive a profit for life. Richard Watford is the founder of Watford LLC. He went a long way to success, and his path was rather thorny and winding. By trial and error, he created a company that will help other people not to make the mistakes that he himself made at one time. He lost everything that he had in 2008. Realizing the essence of his mistakes, he made the right conclusions and gained a unique experience which allowed him to launch his own business model, people to company. As for the new business model, P2C, that is called P2C, in order to eliminate fraud and prevent financial losses of its investors, he created a system of interaction that excludes any intermediaries, contractors, and third parties, leaving only two main links in the work chain: the client and the company, as you can see from the scheme. In 2019, his scheme people to company, his system was fully tested and launched on watfordcorp.com. That allows us now to become shareholders of such companies as Goldmine DMD, New Millennium Wind Energy, EDV Recycling, and Marijuana Diet. Thanks to his approach, the P2C concept allows us and you to reduce costs and build trusting partnership with each of our customers, since there are only two links in this chain that interact directly. I'll tell you that the main word here is interaction directly with each other. Thanks to all the necessary documents and licenses that will go a little bit in future in our conference, we'll talk about the liability and alleged business, as well as the formal agreement between the company and the client. Each of the parties can be sure of the protection of their own interests and safety of their own funds. That's very important. Right now, I wanted to invite our second speaker. Uh, I think that it would be really necessary to show everything, how everything works on the shareholders panel, and I hope that he'll give the necessary information about the withdrawing, about how to buy the shares and how everything works. So I'll give the word to our second speaker. I just need to understand if he's online, probably something with the network. Let's do it that way. When he'll come back to us, when he'll be online, he'll join us. And before I'll answer the question that you already have. So please ask right now in the chat, what do you want to ask? What questions do you have at the moment? And when he'll come back, he'll show you everything about the shareholders panel. Deal? So you are able at the moment to ask the questions, for example, about the company, the owner, and I'll try to answer them. And Alex will be able to moderate and tell me what questions do you have. Okay, regarding to your question, the company is trusted, definitely trusted. I'll tell you about the legal statements, why I am definitely sure that it is trusted. Just probably in 10-15 minutes, when my second speaker will have his speech. Uh, Tell Cryptodon, are you here or not? I'm trying to understand. Are you able to speak at the moment or not? Probably something with the network. Okay, at the moment, I'll just answer your questions. As for the if company is trusted or not, yeah, definitely trusted. And I'll just in 15 minutes, I'll prove you why I think so. Any other questions? Yeah, you can ask. You're able to ask, please. Um, uh, I read the question from Adam Baka. The model of business P2C. Is the model business P2C fully legal in eyes of Security Exchange and Commissions? Yes. And I'll definitely will prove you why. Just because you will see the documents. There's not just certificate, but certificate that was given from Washington Secretary of State. That is Security Exchange Commission. Uh, and it is you are able to see that by inserting the UBI code that the company is completely legal, that the duration of time they can work is perpetual. That means for they have the certificate for eternity, and you are able to work not just for a long time, not for a year, but for a long you are able to give those shares, not just to sell those shares, but to give those shares to your kids even. All four companies are active. Two companies are already working for 10 and 11 years, if to deal with Goldmine BMD and New Millennium Wind Energy. And two companies are working for 2 years. So yes, they're active. As for the shares and insurance, if you read on the site, and I think that you already know that you're insured not just by a simple company, but the company that has millions of dollars. It is one of the biggest USA companies from the USA. It is called Prudential Financial. You are able to see all the information online about it and understand that it's completely and 100% trusted. You will be able to see all the documents and statements just in a while when I come to the slide of legit business and liability, okay? Okay, let us do it that way. I'll continue, and when Cryptodon will go online, we'll just give him a word. Let us talk about the liability of the holding. The thing that is really important for the investors and people who want to buy the shares and who are still flexible in that. Watford LLC conducts completely legitimate activities. This is evidenced by a license issued by Washington Headquarters Congress. All subsidiaries are real and have a visible engine of business, official partners. That's what is really important. If you want, you're able to see the official partners on all the sites. and go through the links and ask if those partners work together. Um, the second thing that I wanted to point on, if you the client, customers, shareholders are already working on any investment field, you should understand one thing, that a legit company need to have a Google map, need to be on the Google map. That's for sure, for 100%. uh, and you should understand that in on investment field, if you are, for example, are in any company, just point it into the Google, insert the name of the company, and see if you will be able to see the information about it on the map. Does it have a legal address? Are you able to see that legal address on the map? And are you able to see any offices and stuff like that? That's very important. As you can see, if you point Watford LLC, you'll be able in Google, you'll be able to see the address, of course, the phone number, and all the inserted information about that. For example, the site Open Corporates. If you point the company name and number, you see the status of the company, that it's active. You will see the directors, officers, register page. By the way, the most important registry page, you can see SOS, the thing that I already told you about, the Secretary of State, Washington. It's Exchange and Commission, where you are able to see if the company is legit, if it is active, and if it's working. Here you can see, for example, by entering the page SOS, you can point it in the Google and put insert the Watford LLS. You will see that period of duration, perpetual, business status, active, principal office. You will be able to see all the information about the holding. Uh, Also, what is very important, you are all the subsidiaries are real, and you can find lots of information about all the companies inside the network. There is lots of information, lots of articles about Goldmine BMD, about EDV Recycling, New Millennium Wind Energy on different sources. In different, we have even saw the article from CNN. And you should point, for example, this article. It was posted in 2011. Um, just imagine that you're able to find so many. I just found by myself more than 1,000 articles on different topics all over the networks about marijuana diet, about new millennial wind energy. For example, if you find the name of the article and insert it in Google, you will be able to find 1,000, 2,000 of different sources where you can find this article. That's very important. For example, when you insert new millennium wind energy, uh, you are able to see all the wind energy resources, solar panels, everything, all the researches, all the patents, everything that is on the network. Um, let's okay. I hope that I gave you all the necessary information about the liability of the holding, and you will be able, as Alex wrote, you will be able to download the document and be able to go through the link and see all the information on the official site of Washington State. Okay, let's come back to the shareholders community and very important things like what kind of company can offer you, how can you earn. That's probably the most important question that a person can ask while entering any business, while investing. So, what company offers you? The company offers the opportunity to create your own team, or in the other word, a 10 level own stock community, a system that can be divided into two types. As you can see from the scheme, you are able to earn in two directions. The first direction, you earn 5% from each investor from your shareholders community as a one-time bonus, and earn indefinitely up to the 10th line from 8 to 1%. I can tell you the example. For example, the partner, your partner from the first level that you by yourself attracted, purchased shares for $1,000. Let's start from just medium. Each week, you'll be able to receive 8% from his dividends. That means that you, at the head of your joint stock community, will receive 8%. That means and $0.4. That is $25.6 in a month and $307 in a year. And that is just from one partner. Just imagine if you have like 100, 500 partners in one line. That's an enormous, and it's not counting the shares that you can buy by yourself. How much profit will you receive in 1 week, in 1 month or year? Just for example, if you buy 100 shares, that's in calculation about 1,160 dollars, just above that. Dividends for the week will be 71 up to $75, and it's just for 1 week. In 1 month, it would be up to $300. And for 1 year, it would be $3,600 for just 1 year from 100 shares. And just imagine if you will want to sell, for example, you bought 100 shares for this price for $1,160, and you will be able, even if it will grow just a little bit, you will be able to receive dividends for this year and then sell it just double price. Because when the holding was starting, the company's shares were about $60, and now they are already $170. So just imagine how much profit can you gain in just 1 year. That's enormous. Um, with the help of the holding, you're able to receive dividends every day, uh, not just weekly. How it can be done, you will ask. It's pretty simple. For example, on Monday, you're buying the shares of gold mine company. On Tuesday, you're buying the shares of New Millennium Wind Energy Company. On Wednesday, you're buying the Marijuana Diet Company shares. On Thursday, you're buying EDV Recycling. And the next week, you're able to receive dividends on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you don't want to lose any day, you will be able to not just to receive dividends every day. You are able just to do even a circle and receive really every day, even on Saturday and Sunday. Tell me what company can give you that opportunity. As for the company's reputation and formation, the company gave you an opportunity to receive bonuses and mega bonuses too. Uh, One of the key points um, that you should understand before me telling about the bonuses that can be given by the company is the difference between the ordinary stocks and premium stocks. So to be sure that you will clarify the difference. Common stocks are purchased with the help of money, and its sale is possible after the agreed time, no earlier than 1 year. Premium shares are purchased only when using the company's internal bonuses in the ratio of one premium share, 2,500 bonuses, and the needed amount of dollars. And their sale is possible after the agreed period, not earlier than 30 days. This is done in order to avoid speculation. If you are an active participant and you are doing that actively, you are attracting new investors and shareholders. You're receiving the system of awards, rewards, and you can achieve personal levels in the company that you're able to see in the table above. As you can see, in order to achieve a certain level and receive a reward, it is necessary that you personally or your joint stock company community in the sum possess the necessary number of shares in any company. Uh, just imagine if you have a big shareholders community and you achieve just 4 levels. On the fifth level, you are able to have mega bonus. You're able to achieve either the bonus of the company or $3,000. That's pretty big. So you're receiving the dividends and also a big mega bonus. That's pretty much, I think. Um, I hope that with the reputation you understand everything pretty well. If not, you'll be able to ask questions just a little bit in a while. Let's just a little bit talk about taxes, fees, and fees. A very important question about the taxes. Lots of people ask why, when I withdraw my dividends, I have the fees from the holding. Well, I can easily answer this question. When a shareholder transfers profits from company account to Inwallet, Inwallet is the certified system, certified wallet that is inserted into the holding. So the from 9 to 13% of the fund is paid to the as for the taxes. The tax varies depending on the country of residence, as we are co-owners of the companies. For the US state, we are business partners. Income tax is levied for payment to the US Treasury. Important, very important point that you need to note, that you need to verify in the holding on your account, as if not to pay taxes that are above 20%, just because the system should understand from what country you are, to understand what percent to take and bring to the US state treasury. One more important thing, as for the multi accounts, the multi accounts are prohibited. If the security service suspects that a shareholder is creating multi accounts, they will be blocked. So please be aware and very certain about inserting all the details and about all the necessary information that I pointed on. Um, the very interested thing that, as for me, was probably the most important, how everything works: offices, working agreement, salary, contacts, how to deal with that, how people can join and not just buy shares but really become a team. The official employment opportunity at Watford Corporation is really amazing. You can become a representative, an official one, of shareholders in your area of residence. The benefits are really pretty cool. You're having monthly salary, monthly payment of the office that you are renting. That's very important. As a representative, an official one, the company pays all the expenses for your trips on our business trips. Sponsorship of all the conference and events for your shareholder community. Official employment in accordance to the contract is located in the section documentation, so you can see all the documentation in your account. If you want to become an official representative of the holding, you need to contact the support with an official request. And what was really important for me as a team lead, that if you join a big team, if you have a big income, and if you show the result by yourself, Richard Watford by himself will come, officially greet you, and be able to meet you on the official grand opening of your office in the state of your residence. Um, okay. One thing, at the moment, right now, you are able to ask any question you have for this time. So please ask whenever you want. I'll try to answer all the questions above. Um, let us do it that way. As I think something is with my second, something happened with my second speaker. I'll try to do it that way. Uh, I will show you what I have gained in my shareholders panel, and we'll try to buy the shares right now, at the moment with you. I have some funds on my balance, so I'll be able to show you everything from my point of view and from how I done everything. Uh, Tell me, please, are you able to see the screen? I'm trying to share my screen, my board with you. So please put in one or two or some number if you see it. Can't see it. I'll try one more time. Okay, wonderful. One more time. Are you able to see? Yeah, okay. Now, as you can see, that's my shareholders panel. You can see my earned money, what I totally withdrawn, my total deposited money. Now I have available funds that I replenished with the help of Inwallet just yesterday. So I'm able at the moment to buy shares and show you how it is done. It's pretty simple. You see on your shareholders panel the button shares. You click on buy shares. For example, if you're already a shareholder and you know what is Inwallet and how to replenish it, uh, I think that it would be really not necessary for me to talk about that. I'll probably start with just buying shares. Let us do it that way. Let's play a little game. As all the companies are at the moment on their top, what will you propose to me? What to buy? Gold, New Millennium Energy, EDV Recycling, or marijuana diet? Let's vote, and I'll buy what you have chosen. Because for me, I already bought gold and bought the energy company, EDV. Okay, I'll choose the most um, the first marijuana. Okay, one more vote. Gold. Okay, I can see two first one. Well, gold, I already bought gold. Let's stop on marijuana. As I can see, two votes. Yeah, three votes for marijuana diet. Then I'll buy marijuana diet. So we go to buy shares. Here on the shareholders panel, you're able to select the number of packages to purchase, as you can see. You will see the weekly projected dividends and the payment amount that you need. Let's start. I won't buy, I'll buy like 10 packages. Like, yeah, it will be enough. 10 packages are 100 shares. We click on buy. Here you can see my mail. Click confirm. Success. Stocks are purchased. When you go to understand what shares did you buy, you go directly to the history. Not here yet. Yeah, you can see the 9 marijuana diet. You're able to see right away the certificate. I can show it to you. That's the legal official certificate. that you can download in any formats that you want, and you can have it. And of course, you're having as a shareholder your contract. um, I'll just go through it just for you to understand that everything I need to sign it. It has lots of things. So as you can see, I already, you can congratulate me. I'm already a shareholder of 100 shares for marijuana diet. Okay. Um, Now you're able to ask any questions that you want. Maybe I can guide you through the shareholders panel, and you will be interested in some other information. Just at the moment, you're able, while my screen and while my panel is open, maybe you have some particular question you did not understand what to do, where to go and what to see, because there are lots of different questions that people ask. For example, how to watch this, how to watch that. You're able to see your statistics on the site. uh, you're able to see how everything is rising for every day, the shares, the profits of the companies that you are buying, uh, information. What's very interesting I like on the site, the time when you'll receive your next dividends. As you can see, mine will come in 158 hours. That means just a little bit less than a week. How is the selling of stocks work? Well, it's pretty simple. If you are talking about the common shares, you're able to sell them in a year just back to the company. To avoid speculations, Richard Watford gave us an opportunity to sell those shares just right back to the company. Or if you don't want to sell them, you will be able uh, give those stocks to your family, to your children that also will work. You're not able to sell those stocks to other people. You're able to sell it back to the holding. Any other question? Hope that I gave all the necessary um, how to buy the share. Well, it's pretty simple. I'll be able just to contact me after the conference. I'll give all the links. I can provide all the videos how to buy the shares. I can guide you and tell what wallets do the company work with. As you can see from here, um, the holding works with perfect money, with payer, with Bitcoin, with Ethereum. So you're able to replenish in your Inwallet with the help of these wallets. It's pretty simple. The most important that withdrawn is pretty much instant, and you will be able to do it very fast. Um, as for the how much is for 100 in energy? Okay, I look by at the moment just for you to understand. New Millennium Energy, the buying shares. 110 packages, 100 shares. As you can see, it costs $1,195.20, and the dividends are $72 a week eternally. No. For example, you bought the shares of the company for $117, that is at the moment. In a year, it can be just point on it that the shares are they're raising. They're not falling down. As for the price, they can just fall a little bit for several cents, but as the profit of the company grows, that's definitely uh, will be pretty much profitable for you to buy the shares and to reinvest. That means that you're able to sell those shares for a better price in a year either than you bought. Uh, it's much better to buy it right now and to sell it in a year. Uh, as for the reinvest, um, the reinvest process is pretty easy. You have I don't have at the moment the money to the money to withdraw. I won't just show you at the moment the process of withdrawing. It will be pretty long for the conference, but let us do it that way. um, Reinvest is pretty easy. You receive dividends weekly, and when you have the actual amount for another package of share, you just do the reinvest. You withdraw the money on Inwallet and buy the shares once again. So it's really pretty easy. How you can withdraw your investment? You're able to withdraw every week. Uh, doesn't matter what sum from $1, even if it would be several $7 and like 5 cents. Doesn't matter. You will be able to withdraw those money. As for the fee, that will definitely depend on the country of your residence. So that's why the verification is really needed. um, Reinvest after shares are expired. The shares won't expire. You are having you are able to sell those shares in a year, but they are not expiring. They don't have an expiration date. Understood? Well, wonderful. Okay, I think that we'll definitely have dozens of questions, and these dozens of questions won't stop. Let us do it that way. Um, I think that our second speaker had some slight problem with the sound and with entering the room. I'm sorry for that, but I'm hoping that I gave you all the necessary information and I helped you to understand the business a little bit better. I know that for 100% you will have a legit business here. You will have wonderful profit and income, not just in future, but indefinitely, eternally. That's why let's just come to a slight conclusion. Uh, you have just seen a completely new business, a great and unique opportunities and great prospects for creating your own business, which will bring us all thousand millions of dollars. Great rewards await you at Watford. Uh, this holding can provide you with a chance to join a new world where business and investment become simple and affordable for everyone.
As of late, fate's knocking on my door. Been patiently waiting, now it's time to settle the score. Been planning to go to war, my hunger's longing for more. Ready to strike down from a cloud in a thunderstorm. Come up story, been plotting and warming up for glory. Took many losses, karma's got something coming for me. The bigger picture, the higher meaning, the larger plan. Gotta keep believing, ain't no fucking holding back. The rebel rumbling rapidly, battle scars haunt me mentally. Metaphors are the remedy, shoot my shot, aiming steadily. Overcome what's been fed to me, food for thought on the trapeze. Who would have thought I would ever be having a day with destiny? They act like they don't know what's up. They be watching my moves, I be moving it up a notch. Gunning for the top, ain't no way I'ma go back down. Act now, time is running, ain't no turning back now. They act like they don't know what's up. They be watching my moves, I be moving it up a notch. Gunning for the top, ain't no way I'ma go back down. Act now, time is running, ain't no turning back. As of late, fate's knocking on my door. Been patiently waiting, now it's time to settle the score. Been planning to go to war, my hunger's longing for more. Ready to strike down from a cloud in a thunderstorm. Come up story, been plotting and warming up for glory. Took many losses, karma's got something. Patient.
I want to tell everyone thank you. Um, Thank you for the conference. Thank you for listening. I hope that I answered all the questions that you have. And I'm hoping that this conference gave you an opportunity not just to see the stuff that is working on the network, but see a legal, liable business for years. I wish all you that to have a legit business for years. Thank you, everyone. Wish you great luck. You're able to contact me after the conference to contact the support and to be able to receive all the necessary and detailed information in a while. Have a nice night. Hope that you will have wonderful weekends, and after the weekends we'll start earn lots and lots of dollars. Everyone, bye bye. Was really glad to see you everyone today.